Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome to the channel. I'm PokeDubs, and I just got back from the Pokemon Milwaukee Regional Championships, where I had my best placement ever. We'll talk more about that later, because today we've got Paldea Evolved to open. That's right, we're opening it a few days early. I got a booster box and an ETB. And the moment you've all been waiting for. This is my ETB. This is yours. That's right. We finally have the 250 subscriber giveaway ETB, as well as some other card lots that I put together. We're going to pick multiple winners. We're going to talk more about that at the end of the video, so be sure to stick around. Let's jump into all of this content. Alright guys, here we go. We've got the booster box of Paldea Evolved, as well as the ETB. But first, I wanted to show you guys that stick around for my long form content something really cool that I finally obtained for my collection that I'm super stoked about. I wanted you guys to see it first before all the people on my shorts feed get to see it, because I'm definitely going to make some shorts content about it. But I'm super stoked to finally have found these, as well as that Evolutions ETB in the back. I don't keep much stuff sealed, like I've said before, but like, it's a Charizard Evolutions ETB, so that's an exception. But these are something I'm super stoked to add to my collection. These are highly sought after. I've wanted them for a long time. Here we go. We've got the Shadowless Venusaur. Bring this up here. Now, it's worth noting ahead of time, these are not in the best of condition, because if they were, I would have paid a ridiculous amount of money for them. And I actually got these for a really good deal, and I'm super excited about it. I wanted these more for, like, to put in my binder as a collection, rather than, like, I'm not going to send these off to get graded or anything, so it's more of a timepiece than anything. We got the Shadowless Blastoise. Super sick. And the Shadowless Charizard. I am so excited to finally have the Shadowless Charizard. Now, I can't remember back to when I had my collection as a kid, so I can't say with full guarantee that I had Shadowless starters, but I know for a fact I had 3 or more Charizards. I mean, they were likely probably from base set 2, if I'm being honest, but like I said, I can't remember. I did have all these cards when I was young, but I don't know that they were first edition or Shadowless or whatever. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, right behind the picture itself, usually there's like a shadow kind of portrayed right there. Those are from like base set 2 or base set Unlimited, which was printed afterward. So this is the Shadowless one, and then if it's a first edition, it'll be Shadowless on the border, and it'll have a first edition stamp right there. So the Shadowless and the first edition are some of the most sought after copies of these. Like I said, they're not in the greatest condition, but I didn't want them to be. I want them to look good in a binder, to just have them. It just feels awesome to finally have these. So I'm not gonna stick around on that for too long, but I just wanted to show you guys, thought you'd appreciate it. We're gonna jump right into these boxes here. All right, guys. We got some Paldea Evolved early, thanks to the channel's sponsor, Zeke's Comics and Games in Washington, Illinois. Go check them out. I got all the links in my description. Super awesome shop, super awesome people. They're responsible for getting me back into Pokemon and the competitive game itself. So I think we're going to jump into the Paldea Evolved Elite Trainer box first, and then we'll jump into the booster box. I'm going to try to go as fast as I can. This video might... This video might end up being a little bit longer. I apologize. I also have lost part of my voice. I think, like I said in the intro, the Milwaukee Regional Championships were this weekend, and I had my best placement ever, which is super exciting, but it was a really long weekend. Still super tired. We got in pretty late last night. But yeah, I'm kind of cruising through this without actually acknowledging it, so I apologize. Here is the Paldea Evolved Elite Trainer box upon opening. You got the super cute Paldean starters, of which we know that I love all three, but slightly prefer Sprigatito. We open this up, and I know we've got a promo in this one, but let's take a look at our dice and damage counters. That's pretty sweet. The dice is actually striped, just like you can see that the ETB is, so that's really cool. Damage counters, nothing to write home about, but they do work. We got our special condition for Burn and Poison for the trading card game. That is super cool. So we'll take this divider out, and we've got our packs, which is super hype. We've got the sleeves. If you've been with me for a little while, you know I'm not a huge fan of these. The quality on them is not good. They're fine for like binders and your trade. I use them for my trade binder specifically, but don't ever try to play the game with these because they'll just break and they're not that great. But so we got those, and then we've got our card dividers, which can be super handy for organizing. Our bag of energy, and then the promo that I have been waiting for. I absolutely love this promo. This is super cool. So yeah, all of this is going to be in the ETB that'll be given away for my 250 subscriber video. I'll link that one at the end of this video. Be sure to go get in there, subscribe to the channel, and leave the comment that I asked for in there. We're going to be talking about that at the end of the video, but this promo is super, super adorable, and I love it. So without further ado, let's jump into some pack opening. So I actually was able to open one of my boxes over the weekend. I just couldn't contain myself. I didn't have all of my recording equipment with me, so I made some short content out of it. So we'll go over the hits from that in a little bit. But yeah, like I said, sorry if I don't seem as high of energy. I'm super tired. This was a really long weekend. But yeah, we're at the Milwaukee Regional Championships. I'm going to go through some of these slowly at first because this is a newer set. We got Fletchling, Voltorb, Clavel, Tropius, Knacklestack, Calamitous Snowy Mountain. I think that could be a decent stadium. Corvisquire. We got Reverse Wigglytuff. Reverse Tinkatink. Super cool. We got Slacking Hollow for the rare in there. So yeah, in Milwaukee, I brought this camera actually with me, and I recorded a ton of like vlog style content. I'm gonna take a look through it and see if it's like good enough to make a video out of, but I think it is. We're gonna go through that and see if I'll release like a vlog, like a regional vlog type video. We got Shinx, Pikachu, love it. I'm always down for a Pikachu card, even though it might be argued that they're slightly overprinted, but I mean, he's like the mascot of Pokemon. So got Slackoth, Flamigo, got the Paldean Taurus, which is super sweet. I love what they did with this regional variant. Skiploom, got Reverse Quaxwell, Reverse Grafaiai. I don't think I ever pronounced that right. I don't think I ever have. And we've got Veluza for the rare. Yeah, I got some vlog content for that. But I had my strongest finish. At one point in the day, I was 5-1-1, which was super cool. The deck that I played, which was Lugia V-Star, felt really, really good. But we'll come back to that. Dunsparce. We've got the Paldean Wooper, which I just think he's so cute. We got Hoppip, Noibat. We've got Artisan. This is a really good stadium. I won't get super into the details just because I know this is going to be a longer video, so I apologize. We got the Paldea and Tauros. This art is absolutely insane. That's so sick. This artist went hard on this card. That looks so cool. We got the Practice Studio, Reverse Slowpoke, Nimble, and we've got Dendra. Let's go. This is our first hit. Dendra Full Art Supporter. That's awesome. From what I've opened so far, I do have to say the arts in this set, just like Scarlet and Violet, go super hard. They're awesome. So we'll put Dendra up there at the top. I'm gonna hit all of our hits up here. We've got rares here, the rest of them. These are Pokemon that I like, and these are playable cards. But yeah, back to the regional. I was 5-1-1, so basically the last 2 rounds of the regional, I had opportunities to win and get into day 2. Unfortunately, they didn't go my way, and I ended up 5-3-1. But I still ended up in the top 256 of, I think, 1,300-ish total players, which is super awesome. I'll get some championship points out of it, which I'm really stoked about. Had a lot of fun. Saw one of my new friends, Jared, make it into top 8, which was super cool. He accomplished a lot of his goals this weekend, which was awesome. We got Garganackle. Our Zeke's team that we went with all placed super well. So it was just a great weekend. Got a lot of cool stuff from the vendors. I was able to obtain my product from Zeke's early. Shout out to my other buddy Justin and Kelly for bringing my product to Milwaukee so I could have it and open one box early. Yeah, this last weekend was super cool, full of Pokemon, and I loved it. We got Quaxwell, Delivery Drone, not a good card playable wise. Palmo. We got Reverse Mimikyu, love it. I always love a good Mimikyu. And he cannot be damaged by EX or V Pokemon, so that's pretty sweet. And we got a Paldean Clodsire EX. I know one of my buddies is trying to build this deck. It seems kind of silly, but it's actually looking to be at least playable. I won't say good yet, but playable. We'll leave it at that. So yeah, the Paldea Evolved stuff has looked super awesome. I'm really excited to get into this set. We got Krogunk, Citadel, Shroodle, Phalanx, Gothitelle, she's pretty sweet, Arctibax, Giacomo, Pineco. Whoa, we got Bramblin. That is super sick. These Illustrator rares are some of my favorite cards. Like, these are incredible. That art is super insane. I love that. Oh, and we got a Slowking EX as well. Of the hollow border on that one looks really, really good. It's very glittery. I like that a lot. Sweet. So we got a nice double pack there. We will take that always. We love those around here. Yeah. I don't know how many times I can say it enough, but this weekend was super awesome. Bunch of cool people to hang out with. Lots of Pokemon. It was a ton of fun. We got Sprigatito. Love Sprigatito. Just save that one on the side. Magnemite. Knackley. Nimble. We got Farigiraf. I always have to think about saying that before I mess it up. Spidops. Passimian. We got Iono. This card is insanely hyped for the Pokemon TCG. Each player shuffles their hand and puts it at the bottom of their deck. If either player put any cards at the bottom of their deck in this way, each player draws a card for each of their remaining prize cards. This is super good for disruption, especially later in the game if you're behind. Yeah, this card is insane, so we're definitely keeping that aside. We got Slackoth and Luxray for the rare. If you haven't taken a look at the lists or anything yet, and if you're going strictly off of this opening, let me know what you're trying to hit off of this set. I don't know if I have... Okay, I do have... Oops, I put that in the wrong pile. I do have a desired pull, and I actually was able to get it this last weekend when I opened my first booster box. And I'll show you in just a second. Well, I'll probably show at the end of the video just to keep things moving. But it is the... Yikes, I can't think. It's the Sprigatito, the Illustrator Rare one. It's a super beautiful card. Actually, really fast. I've got it right here. Absolutely love this card. Super gorgeous. And I think Sprigatito's Meowscarada, you know what I meant. I'm running on like 2 brain cells this morning because of this weekend. But anyway, you know what I mean. Meowscarada, I think she's going to be super playable in the TCG. And that card is absolutely beautiful. We got Shinx going into the last pack of our ETB here. We got Rookity, Pikachu, love it. Whoops. Slackoth. And then going into Reversal Energy, which is super playable and awesome. Stoked about that one. Therapeutic Energy, not super great. Choice Belt is a reprint. Very good card. Gothorita. Shinx. And Abomasnow. Like I've said before to you guys, if you're a player of the game, you get even more hits out of boxes. So it's super sweet. I think I'm going to keep all these piles the same when we jump into this booster box. And we'll just kind of keep it rolling here. All right, so let's just get right into this thing. I didn't have a ton of cardboard or anything to snap off this time, so I think this will be my first video where I don't snap the cardboard off. So I apologize if you're into that bit, but we got 36 packs of Paldea Evolved to open up. We're gonna say it again, jump right into this. Let's go. We've got Wattrel, Fuecoco, Bramblin. We got Cufant, Farigiraf, however you want to say it. We got Spidops, Passimian, Arctibax. Oh, yes. I love this one. The Ice Cube Illustrator Rare is awesome. This is such a sweet art. Sticking his ice cube head into the fridge. That is absolutely adorable. This is probably my second most sought after card. Playability wise, I'm looking for Qian Pao, because that's going to be really, really good in the TCG. But as far as just cards that I want because the art is awesome, like, I absolutely love this ice cube. It's so cute. Sweet. We love to see that. Jump into the next one here. For these initial boxes of Paldea Evolved, I'm sorry, I'm going to be selfish and keep the codes so I can enter them in, but as always, eventually I will be giving them away. Larvitar. We got Sandygast, Mousehold, awesome Pokemon. Tinkatuff, Palmo, also an awesome Pokemon. Voltorb, classic. Charcadet, that's a really cute art. I like that. An Orthworm. Nice. Well, I'm actually gonna move these. There we go. Because that hits pile is starting to grow and we love to see it. We love hits around here. So let's get some more as I mess up the pile. Krogunk. Citadel. We got Shroodle. Phalanx. Reversal Energy. Playable again. Followed by Therapeutic Energy again. And Choice Belt again. That's interesting. Pincurchin. Sorry. Tarantula, and Weavile. I love Weavile. Weavile's awesome. Yeah, it's been super hyped to get this Paldea Evolved set. I am very happy to be here opening it with you guys, taking a look at it for the first time. There's a different art of Charcadet. Love it. Murkrow. I love Murkrow. Misdreavus. I love Misdreavus. Gothorita. Honchkrow. Calamitous Wasteland. It's not that good. Magikarp. We got Reverse Fuecoco and Ceruledge, my favorite Generation 9 Pokemon. He's so sick. I mean, it helps that he's part Ghost type, but look at this guy. He's so awesome. That is peak Pokemon design right there, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have checked out any of the other. There's plenty of early Paldea Evolved openings on YouTube. I know a lot of bigger content creators got some Paldea Evolved early, straight from Pokemon, which is super cool. That's one of my goals someday, is to be recognized by the Pokemon Company as a worthy content creator. So you guys are definitely helping me get there. Over the weekend, we crossed 400, which is super sick. Love that. You guys are amazing. We're at like 411 as I'm taking this video, I think. We jump into a Ting-Lu EX. I think that art is a little lackluster for Ting-Lu, I'm not gonna lie. But still an EX and sick nonetheless. So we'll take that. Yeah, we're over 400. I've apologized in the past that the 250 subscriber giveaway is so behind, but we were waiting for the Paldea Evolved ETB, so I wanted to make it worth it, and we've added some other stuff for separate giveaways for that, and we're going to announce that at the end of the video here. Sneasel. Actually, I like Sneasel. What am I doing? Gothita. Meryl. Oops. Wingull. Primate. That's really cool if you played the game. That's like one of the doors to one of the legendaries. That's really sweet. We got Grusha. He's pretty sweet. Mismagius. Love that. Wingull. Knackley. And Glamora. Yeah. So, yeah. By the time we do the 250 subscriber giveaway, we are creeping up on 500, guys, which is super sick. You guys are amazing. I've said it before, and I mean it. I couldn't do this without you sticking around and listening to me ramble about my love for Pokemon. If you haven't been here for long, we're giving away a Charizard Ultra Premium Collection for the 500 subscriber giveaway. That one, I promise, as soon as we hit 500, we're going to do the giveaway right away. Because I have that. We're not waiting on any product to get here. It's going to be right away. So super stoked for that. Whoa, let's go. Look at that. That's a beautiful card. Lots of colors going on. Got Squawkabilly EX. I love that. These new EX arts, like the way they sparkle, they're just so good. I love Pokemon cards. Man, this is fun. I hope you guys have just as much fun watching as I am opening them and experiencing these for the first time with you. I've actually I haven't looked ahead in this set very much, so a lot of these, you're getting my raw reaction as I see a lot of these, so I hope you enjoy the ride with me. It's been a lot of fun. Got Pineco, Tinkatink, Mankey, oops, Delibird, Bramblegast. That's kind of a cool Pokemon. I do like that. Superior Energy Retrieval. It's going to be a really good card, especially with the Qianpao deck. Sudowoodo. We got Choice Belt, Bombasnow, and Tinkaton. Really cool Pokemon. Not if you're a Corviknight fan, though. So, sorry to Corviknight fans. Tinkaton is after your favorite Pokemon. We got Makuhita, Magikarp, Slowpoke, Litleo, super cute, Grusha. The Primeape again. Jeez, these cards, I can't get it right. Mismagius. Pelipper. We got regular Ice Cube. And a Low Kicks. Nice. These Paldea Evolved packs are super cool. Over the weekend at the vendors from the regionals, I also picked up some Japanese packs. Super Odd is an insanely good card. Definitely check those out over on my shorts content. I definitely put more focus into my long form stuff, so don't worry, I'm not going anywhere with that. But the short form stuff is just a nice way for me to get things out quickly. Little previews of what's going on. We got Toxicroak, Great Ball is a good card, Flamigo, and Gyarados. Love Gyarados. But yeah, if you're interested in checking out a little bit of the competitive side, I'll have, like I said, that vlog form video coming out, and I think at the end of that one, I'll have like my Lugia V-Star deck list that I played with kind of laid out at the end of it, and I'll go over just the deck at a high level and what the goal of the deck is and all that stuff. Maybe what my matchups were and how they went. Like I said, this was my best performance at a regional yet, and I'm super stoked about it. But yeah, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, I'll have a video on that. Got another Slowking EX. That one might take me a little bit to put out because, like I said, I recorded a ton of clips for vlog stuff. I did one like after every round and just everything we were doing throughout the weekend. So there's like a million separate little clips that I have to go through and just like make sure that they're even good enough to put in a video. So that might take me a little while to get through because there's a lot. I think I nearly filled up a 256 gigabyte SD card, but that's all right. It's going to be fun to look back on. I'm super glad that the regional championship that I decided to kind of vlog was the one that I also did the best at, and I think you get a lot of like the raw emotion in there. So bear with me. As I was 5-1-1, I was kind of on top of the world. I was bummed to then lose the last two, but you know, I'll take it. I had two opportunities to win my way into day two. We didn't quite get there, but it's the closest I've been knocking on the door to day two, and I'm very, very happy with that. We got the reverse Primeape and the Jumpluff. I think that it's very basic, but like, I don't know, something about this Jumpluff card is awesome. Super cute. So yeah, I won't ramble on more about the regional, but if you're into that, I'll have that video at some point to show you what you get for registering in the regional, what goes on at the regionals, kind of our whole trip. Okay, that's I don't think I've gotten cards upside down, but I don't think I've ever got them backwards. That was interesting. But yeah, go check that out when it comes out if you want. It might not be for everybody though, so just a heads up. We got the Crocalor. Look at this guy, causing all kinds of troubles, eating all the fruit. I love that. That's awesome. Ooh, into a Meowscarada EX. Love it. I got my alt art from my collection because I think it's a gorgeous card. And we got the regular Meowscarada to shuffle up into a deck. So that is... Whoops. I just bent it a little bit almost, putting it in the sleeve. But yeah. We're getting some pretty good hits. I've noticed so far. We're going to go ahead and stack these up because it's getting a little crazy over here, and that's a problem that we like to have. Notice so far from this one and the box that I had already opened that the pull rates on this are pretty darn good, just like we've seen in Scarlet and Violet base, which again I need to go over my binder. We're still missing some cards from there. I need to circle back around to that, but we got to take a break and look at this beautiful Tinkaton EX in Paldea Evolved because we're super hyped for this set. That is an awesome full art. I love that. The beautiful pink background, the huge hammer. This is so cool. That is an awesome full art. Yeah, I didn't know this one was in the set. I love that. Some of these, I think the full arts of these EXs are probably some of my favorite. I mean, obviously the Illustrator rares are super insane, but the full arts are so cool. They're very vibrant, and I think they're done very well. The colors mix well. Yeah, just always been a really big sucker for, like, the art of the Pokemon cards. I feel like all around... What is going on here? You guys see that? Half of the pack is backwards. What is going on? I don't really know where to start with this one. So we're gonna go into it, and I don't know how it's gonna go. I've never had that happen before. Dunsparce. A little lack of creativity on poor Dunsparce's evolution, but that's alright. Reverse Pikachu, I need that. We've got Veluza. But yeah, I just have a great appreciation for Pokemon cards on multiple aspects, from playability to the art. Just ever since I was a kid, I don't know, Pokemon's the one thing that kept me going. I never got into any other card game, really. But yeah, they're just awesome. I can't say much more about it. Pokemon's great, and that's why you're here, and that's why I'm here. So we enjoy it together. Got Tinkatuff and Garganacl. I'm gonna start picking this one up. I don't want to keep you guys here forever, but we do have a booster box in ETB that we're going through. What is going on here, Pokemon? They were more hyped than I was to get this set out the door. They're throwing some cards in there backwards. Let me know in the comments if you're able to open Paldea Evolved. If this happened to you, did you get any backwards cards in your packs? That's like the third or fourth one we've got over here, which is very unusual. Reverse Hollow Sableye, like that. We got Luxray. Second half of the booster box. The first one was pretty sick. As we jump, we get this coat card. Jump right into a Super Rod. Great card. Got Love Disc. Snover. Fletchling. Cetitan. Corviknight. Tinkatuff's out to get you. You better watch out. Dunsparce. Redundant Sparse. Skiploom. Orthworm. Silly Pokemon. Wigglytuff. I love this Wigglytuff art. Very nostalgic, too, for us long-time Pokemon lovers. Very, very cool. Oh. Pack got stuck there. Here we go again. I think we start over here. Yeah. This is strange. Combee. We got Slackoth, Wattrel, Fuecoco, the Paldean Taurus, Luxio, Mabostiff, Qfont, Reverse Spiritomb, that's sick. Shuts off Pokemon V's abilities. That could be very disruptive. We shall find out. So yeah, I played... Back to competitive play, sorry. Gardevoir EX actually won the regional, which is super sick. Gardevoir is an awesome deck. And I also like Gardevoir as a Pokemon. She's one of my favorite. Noibat. We got Pupitar. Falkner. Seviper. Reverse Super Rod. Combee. And Rabsca for the rare. There were a few other, I picked up some singles. Nothing super crazy, not as crazy as the Shadowless starter trio. But I picked up some other cards from my collection at the regional that I'll definitely go over at some point and show you guys that I'm super stoked about. I try to pick up at least a few cards of some of my favorite Pokemon at the regional championships that I go to, just to keep slowly adding to my collection. I find that that's one of the more fun ways to obtain them from each regional that I attend. But yeah, I got some video of the vendors and stuff at that regional. That I have one as a short form content that I released last night, and I will have more coming out in the long form video. Toxicroak and the Bellibolt EX. Look at that dude. That's awesome. I think Bellibolt is a silly Pokemon. I'm here for it. Look at this guy. Sweet. Alright, let's jump into some more of this Paldea Evolved as we hit the Shroodle, Phalanx, Jigglypuff, Tadbulb, Skiploom, Dendra. We got the full art that we pulled earlier. Palisand, Reverse Hollow Charcadet, Tadbulb, and Baxcalibur. Baxcalibur is a super good card. I don't know what I'm doing with that. Again, I'm very tired after this weekend, but yeah, Baxcalibur is really, really good. It's going to be awesome in the Chien Pao deck. Really excited to start testing out some of the newer cards. Tadbulb, Frigalax. I think I'll need that one. Tandemaus, Citadel. We got Bombardier, Flamigo, the awesome Paldean Taurus. I think that's a different art. Saguro, Saguro. Yep. You got it. Electrode and Hollow Mimikyu. That's backwards. Starting to lose some steam as I'm getting through this box. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Whew. Girafarig, Great Ball. Another thing that you guys know I'm a huge sucker for. I picked up quite a pile of plushies at the regional. That's my biggest weakness, especially. I mean, I was able to... Whoa! Hold that thought, guys. Look at this. We got our first gold Tinglu EX. That is super sick. I'm a sucker for the gold cards, man. That is really cool. That is awesome. Anyway, yeah, I'm a huge sucker for the plushies that you find at vendors at regional championships, and I was able to pick some up. Luckily, I was doing well enough in day one that it kept me away from the vendors for a little bit, and I didn't get probably as many as I would have wanted to, but we still picked some up. I added 2 more to the Gengar collection, which I know is a little excessive, but you know we love Gengar over here. We got Dendra, Palisand, Oricorio. Nice. Look at this box. This box is nuts. Farigiraf. That art is so awesome. Peeking into the camera as all of its homies are looking around in the back. That's sweet. Some of these Illustrator rare arts are just like, they're silly, and I love it. Like that's just silly. Jump into the next one here. I'm all about these Paldean sets. They're awesome. Pincurchin. We got Makahita, Magikarp, Giacomo, Talonflame, Heracross, Grusha, Paldean Wooper kicking some mud. That's awesome. And Tyranitar. Look at that beast. I actually played a Tyranitar Tyranitar V, the single strike version, in my Lugia deck this weekend. He came in very clutch. Oh, and another thing, if you watch my last video, guys, and I'll say this in the vlog video, I told you guys that I would update you because I was going to play Penny in my deck. Penny was insane. That card is nuts. I won at least 3 games just because of Penny. So I told you I'd report back. Penny was sick. Very, very good card. But yeah, for people that don't know about the format of those, the days can get really long. It's 9 rounds in day 1, and that's 9 rounds of best of 3, 50-minute rounds. So, and then you can have like extra time extension at the end of the round. I won't get into detail about that here, but it can be a long day. At a bare minimum, you're playing like 9 hours of Pokemon. So that's why I'm still so exhausted, because I went all 9 rounds. And then one of my other buddies that comes with, we keep playing Pokemon. There's never enough. We play after we get back, before we go, like that. We're just constantly grinding some Pokemon. We got Mischief, Slackoth, Paldea and Wooper kicking the mud, Giacomo, Talonflame. We got Heracross. We'll take another Baxcalibur for sure. We're going to need a bunch of those. Dunsparce. And Wigglytuff. We're getting pretty thin here. We got this one and 4 more after that of this Paldea Evolved opening. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far, as we're getting into this set a few days early. Hopefully I don't mess up too much and I'm able to edit this video quickly after shooting it and get it right out to you guys. I know you guys are hyped about the giveaway coming up and getting into some Paldea Evolved. We got Skeledirge EX. That guy means business. You better watch out. Yeah, I appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for hanging around, watching all my stuff, and there's been a lot of comments and interaction. You guys are awesome. I'm loving this community that we're building over here. I've said it before, but I know there's a million Pokemon pack opening and just Pokemon in general channels, but some of you guys are sticking around over here for a reason, and I can't thank you enough. I've said it a million times that I've wanted to do this for a really long time, and it's extremely humbling to see that people are choosing to come and watch my videos. That's amazing. Yo! Look at that full art. That's so sick. Noivern EX getting some love. That, it looks like he's like in a cyclone. That background is nuts. That's awesome. These full arts go so hard. But yeah, I think about it every day. I can't get over the fact that some of you guys like choose to come watch my stuff, which is, I'm just gonna call it a life goal. I've wanted to do this for a really long time, and it's really awesome to see that people are enjoying what I'm putting out there, because I'm trying to make it better each time, and hopefully it's working. We got Artisan. It's good. Stadium, Talonflame, Frigibax. I think we need that for the evolution line. Weavile and a basic energy. We got 2 packs left. We've cruised through quite a bit here today, guys. Thanks for sticking around and checking out this new set with me. We got Magnemite. The stack over here is about to reach up and touch the camera, probably. Phalanx. Combee. Jigglypuff. That one's a cute one. Ice Cube. Another Iono. Take all of these that we can get, because it's going to be a staple. Knacklestack. Slowpoke. Reverse Mousehold. And a Spiritomb for the rare. Guys, we're jumping into this last pack. This set has been insane so far, so whatever happens, happens. And I'm glad to have you along for the ride. Let's go into this Mastiff, Wingle, Pineco, Pineco, Merrill, Paldean Tauros, Practice Studio. We got Florigato. That's sick. I think that's the first one I've seen so far. Haunch Crow. We got Palmy. Guys, today we're jumping into this last card for Paldea Evolved. What do we got? Garganackle. Of course, Garganackle in there, ending things out. Awesome. So I won't go through and name them all, but look at all these cards we got. A couple full arts, lots of illustrator rares, basic EXs. The Ice Cube. That is awesome. And real quick, just what I got from the first booster box I opened, my chase card. We got a playable Qianpao EX, some more Mascara, the Quaquaval EX. Some awesome cards. This Quaxwell art is absolutely insane. Look at that art. We actually got a second Dendra and Lycanroc. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this opening. All right, guys, that's it for today's Paldea Evolved opening. Thank you so much for coming around and checking it out with me, as I had never looked into the set before. Wednesday, I'm actually going to make the giveaway video and release that for you guys. So get over to the 250 subscriber video and leave a comment in there. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We're creating an awesome community over here in this corner of YouTube. And go enter yourself to win a Paldea Evolved ETB. We've got that. And I'm going to be giving away some other cards that I should have shown in my hand cam. Actually, let me just jump over to this really, really fast for you guys. This is going to be one of the giveaway sets. We've got the Greavard, Arven, Bombardier, and Gardevoir EX. They're kind of random sets that I put together, but I figured this is a kind of good little grouping to give away. This will be another one of the picks for Gyarados, Magnezone, Great Tusk, Banette, Oinkologne, and Spidops EX. So we'll draw for that pile. And then the two separate singles are going to be the Koraidon EX, Special Illustrator Rare, and the other Miriam that you guys are super hyped for. So we'll give away these two separately, and then these two piles separately, and of course, the ETB that we've been all waiting for. So guys, that's going to do it for today. Be sure to head over to the 250 subscriber video and enter if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment, whatever. If you like this stuff, you know what to do. I appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for hanging around, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.